Hello and welcome to Mobile World Congress. It's the first morning and I'm delighted to say that I'm joined by Alan Kay from SpotX. Huge amount going on. We're up here in Hall 8.0 to talk about mobile video and how the industry's kind of getting to grips with the challenge of mobile. But how are you finding it so far, obviously, first morning?
It's been fantastic. Our show has been absolutely booked. I've been surprised even by the kind of the overflow of people that we've had starting like as soon as the doors opened. It seemed like this is a pretty hot topic for everybody this year. And it's been great. For us, we see a tremendous amount of interest coming in from both the publishers that are working on the video side as well as the advertisers that are trying to reach their audiences across all these devices.
Yeah. No, the advertiser demand indisputably is increasing. The consumers love this tech. How's the industry getting to the nub of the challenge of making mobile advertising work for both advertisers and consumers?
Yeah, I think what you saw over the past few years has been kind of a coming to terms around standards in mobile advertising. There was kind of a hesitancy, I think, from advertisers who were trying to get the same metrics out of mobile that they were getting on desktop, things like viewability, things like being able to detect player sizes and other things in mobile to give them the confidence to kind of reach audiences across all platforms. And that's really what it's about. It's about reaching that audience regardless of what platform they're using. So what we've really seen over the last year, and we've kind of taken the lead in pushing a lot of the standards, is this move to kind of a new framework and a new commonly adopted industry standards called VPAID 2.0 specifically, or JavaScript VPAID, that allows all of those metrics that allow the advertisers to bring their budgets over. And we've also seen the advertisers upgrade the systems that they're using to buy into video to really understand their audiences across devices. So now they're looking at it and being able to reach who they're trying to target regardless of what screen they're using and regardless of what time they're using that screen. And that's been a major kind of shift in the industry probably over the last 18 months.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And beyond the Barcelona Mobile World Congress extravaganza and looking forward for the rest of the year, what are the priorities for SpotX, formerly Spot Exchange, of course, recently changed branding? What are you guys looking forward to?
Yeah, I think when you see kind of even the shift in our branding, what you understand from us is that we've really gone from being kind of a marketplace to a full stack ad server that works with publishers like broadcasters, application developers, people who have digital properties, and people who have properties that work on connected TV, mobile app, desktop web. We've really moved into being the full stop solution for those publishers who are looking to connect with the advertisers that are trying to buy based on audiences or trying to buy in a manner that allows them to really kind of optimally and efficiently get their buys out to reach the audiences that they're going on across devices.
And that's something that advertisers presumably really want, and you're seeing demand for it.
Yeah, what you see is, previously, even if you look back a year ago, advertisers were kind of coming to terms with getting a mobile strategy and a desktop strategy as opposed to an audience-based strategy, right? And what we're seeing now is kind of the way that we've rolled out our tools allows for an audience-based strategy. I'm going to go after this segment of users in this geo with this type of inventory and brand adjacency, so I'm going to go with these types of publishers and be able to reach those audience members and viewers across all these different devices. The hard part for publishers, though, was kind of putting in the platforms and the tools that made that easy so that they could kind of broker that relationship with the advertisers.
Mm-hmm. Fast forward 12 months and we're back at Barcelona again, and
sure.
Who knows, 100,000 may become 200,000, 250,000 people, yeah. Who knows how big this can grow.
Sure.
How do you hope that the debate will have moved on regarding mobile advertising, mobile video advertising? Yeah,
I think there's a couple things that I think disappear over the next year. One is the idea of like size of the screen. If you actually take up a mobile device and you take your regular smartphone and you hold it in front of your face and you sit on your couch, your smartphone's actually going to have a larger percentage of view than your TV will. Go try it. I think all of that kind of goes away. I think the idea of the measurement, I think the idea of the steps that we're taking in the industry really kind of increases advertiser confidence so that you are not as worried about things like fraud and other things that I think were problems early into mobile. And I think the delivery method, all of that is sorted out in next year. And next year it's really about talking about how the format evolves itself. So this year I still think there's a lot of advertisers that are just shifting over whether it be television or desktop-based buys into mobile spaces. I think next year is the year where advertisers start talking about the successes they had adapting mobile-specific creative once all of those other challenges have already been addressed and are out the door, which is what we've been working on over the past 18 months, 2 years.
Well, it'll be fascinating to find out how it all unfolds, and wishing you a great show.
All right.
Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us.
I appreciate it. Thank you.